Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
This little guy's Popeye. We are the RC Sailors, and we are excited to bring a little indoor drone to you today in this video. We're back to having really bad weather.
This is the Sharper Image DX-1 micro drone, and this one's pretty cool because it's at a lot of local stores.
Yeah.
We've seen it at Walmart, Kohl's, like JCPenney, just like random department stores.
Sharper Image. So because it's everywhere, we thought let's pick one up and show it on the channel. Actually, one of our buddies hooked us up with it to show it on the channel.
That was his box.
You do get a bright orange customer service phone number. It's a 1-800 number. Normally you don't get that with little $20 quads, so I'll be very interested to see if that's okay. And then you have a really nice, huge instruction manual, way too big.
That Nathan won't read.
And then of course, in the box, you get prop guards, you have a little USB charge cable, there are spare props, 4 spare props in this bag. And then your transmitter. It's a very funny shaped transmitter. The controls are up here, but it's got this giant block down here, and I'm not sure if I like that or not. But the good thing about it is that when you take the bag off, your 2 AAA batteries are there, required to operate everything. And you have the little quadcopter inside.
The only downside is the quadcopter will not fit in there with these
prop guards on. Kind of a bad design, if you ask me. I mean, it's cool to have the prop guards, but why wouldn't they let it fit in the transmitter with the prop guards?
The quad has the little plug for the battery sticking out like a tail in the back. That's what the USB charger plugs into. It's
a funny looking little quad. I do like that the top has a little 1, a 1, a 2, and a 2 labeled on it so that you can see which prop goes on which motor. And I have little cousins that are probably...
Hey! That's not yours!
Bye-bye. It's okay, John, we love you. I have little cousins that fly these. They're like 6, 7 years old, and they lose their props all the time, and then they put them on the wrong motor, and it stops flying. It'll flip over and stuff because they don't know which way the motor spins and everything. So I like that that's labeled. That's a really nice plus, especially for kids or for anybody really. So let's turn this on and fly it, right? That's what everybody wants to see. How does it fly? I decided to put the prop guards on this flight, and normally I wouldn't do this, but I'm actually borrowing this quadcopter from a friend, and so I thought it'd be better to put the prop guards on so I don't break his quad because it's brand new. And the friend that I'm mentioning actually just opened an eBay consignment shop, and you can also walk in the shop and check out the vehicles that he has. Popeye is ready to see that fly. Anyway, he just opened it maybe a month or so ago, and we're really pulling for him because there's nothing like that around where we live. So I'll link his Facebook page down in the description box below instead of the product. Normally we link the product. In this case, I'll link his store, and when we give this back to him, you can probably buy this exact quadcopter off of him. So feel free to message him or stop by his page and just say hi and check out some of the stuff he has for sale. Let's go ahead and get this in the air. Quad first. Turn our quad on, let it sit down, then the transmitter with throttle down. We'll throttle up, throttle down. The lights changed, so we should be good to fly now.
Bear with us with Popeye.
Yeah, it drifted off, so I may have to calibrate it. Down and out. There. So I pulled both sticks down and out, and the lights blinked. We'll see if that calibrated it. That did. It's nice and level now. Hey, buddy. What do you think, Popeye? About time we get another quadcopter in the air, huh? Yeah. Good boy, Popeye. I really like the bright white lights on it. They look really good. I could fly a little closer to you, Abby, and see if you can see them. They're kind of on the side. I don't know if you can see them on the front, but they look really good. And then there's bright red ones on the back. Pretty cool. I like the lights for orientation. It's a very feathery flyer. It's kind of like it doesn't snap to center very quick. See, it kind of drifts off a little bit. Now the yaw is pretty snappy. It flies really well. I like this. To my knowledge, it doesn't do flips or anything. It just has like a headless mode, I believe. So we should be in headless mode now. Well, that was big throttle punch. That was interesting. It's got a lot of throttle punch. Not exactly
All
sure.
the buttons are labeled.
Yeah, it only has just, I'm in headless mode, and that's why the transmitter's beeping really slowly, so I can fly it around and not have to worry about orientation of the quad. That's how I'm able to keep it spinning like this. And now I'll turn that off. And we're back to normal. And that's it. There's only that one flight mode.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
There's auto landing.
That's what it says on the box, but trust me, there's not.
Well, why would it say that on the box?
I don't know. I've tried to push both of these as a button. They don't do anything. It just has direction trim, spin trim, and auto orientation on and off. That's it. Those are the only buttons on here. We just took a pause break to see the instructions just to make sure we weren't missing anything, because it seems like very limited flight features. Let's get this back in the air. We wanted to see what the auto landing was about. All it says is if it loses connection, it'll automatically land. So what I want to do is hover over the table and turn the transmitter off and see what that does. Popeye, you ready to auto land? Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Transmitter's off, and it just springs itself down, and Popeye helped us catch it.
No,
no, not this one, not this one. So all it does is lower the throttle gradually until it comes down. Just a pretty basic feature.
That's kind of misleading.
Very, very misleading, honestly. And I've never had a quadcopter this small that doesn't do flips and a few other like flight modes like rates. This is very, very limited. The only real feature this has is headless mode. That's it. And it's very...
They don't even call it that. They call it like orientation mode or something.
And just, you know, to be very honest, I don't really like how feathery this is. It doesn't feel very responsive. I'm going strong left and right here, and it's just not responsive. I do, however, I do like the throttle punch. It's very punchy, which makes me think that it would have been a good quadcopter to do flips. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this. I like the lights on it. You know, I'm trying to find some positive things.
Let me fly it.
Okay.
Alright, my turn.
Pretty basic quadcopter.
Bye-bye.
Oh, you are. There's Popeye's little food.
No!
Oh, you're upside down.
Darn it, Popeye. Take two.
Oh, did I see blinking lights? No.
I really like this quad out of the box.
Whoa, you are crazy.
Gotta get the...
Oh.
Oh no, I lost the prop.
Yeah. And so this will be good. If you lost two at once, it would be nice to see, you know, you've got the labels. The prop has a 1 or a 2 on it, and then the quad has a 1 or a 2.
Nope, only lost one.
So would you say this is easy for a beginner to fly?
Nope.
I agree. I think it's very feathery, just because, you know what happened? These came out around Christmas time, and people were looking for a cheap quad to get their kids, or friend or family member or whatever. This is not a good first quadcopter for someone to fly inside. Not at all.
There's the blinking lights.
Okay, time to land.
It's just the back ones are blinking. I really thought this was going to have a little bit more features than what it does. I was impressed by the looks of it all and how it charged. It was really pretty quick charge time, maybe like 45 minutes for that flight time. And I liked that all the buttons were labeled, but now that I look at it,
it's just headless mode.
It's just trim and orientation and then some more trim.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then obviously you saw if it loses connection, it will go down. It won't take off and fly away.
Overall, what do you think?
Overall, I mean...
Would you buy it?
No, and that's why this is not ours.
Yeah, our friend let us borrow it, yeah.
We've bought a lot of things from like department stores in the past and haven't been very impressed with them.
Right.
And for the price point, I mean, I bet you they're probably on sale. If you go to Kohl's right now and if they let you use your 30% off and Kohl's cash and all that, you could probably get a pretty good deal with it. But I wouldn't buy this myself, no. I'm actually very disappointed, and I'm sure you could tell by my voice when I was filming it that I was getting annoyed because I'm disappointed.
David, or our friend, you know, the store, he got this for $5.
Oh, he did?
He got it for $5.
But that's not what you buy it at.
No, it's normally like $35.
Yeah. Oh.
So yeah, pretty disappointing.
We'll have it linked for you just so you guys can check it out. But my recommendation is maybe check out another nano quad video of ours, maybe something with altitude hold. That would work better. Probably that Cheerson rainbow quad that I have. I like that way better than this, and I think it's probably cheaper. So anyways, here is the Sharper Image DX-1. Again, we'll have it linked in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!